In the prior videos, we talked about connecting your tech lock to your sheath. But today we're going to be talking about connecting your complete brake system to your belt. And to do that, you open the tech lock, apply your belt to the belt, and in order to keep it from sliding back and forth, what we're going to do is we're going to connect a post and a screw to the rivet. Set your post in place. Take your screw, slide it through the rivet, and then screw it into place. Close your tech lock and lock it. That's hugging the full length of the belt and won't slide forward and backwards on the belt. Okay, so this time we're going to be talking about installing your Drakon sheath and tech lock system vertically to your belt. So we'll begin by sliding our belt and applying it to the tech lock. And what we're going to do is we're going to set a screw similar to before in this rivet to keep it from sliding back and forth. So what we'll start out with first is taking a post, setting it in place, and applying a screw and from there we can close the tech lock, and this will keep it from moving left to right. Okay, so now we're going to be showing how to attach your Drakon blade and sheath to an IWB sling on your belt. Here we have a homemade IWB sling that we just cut out of a piece of webbing. We have screw posts, washer and screw, and here's how this works out. Take your sling, slide it through the belt, set the anchor hole in place, run the post through the other side, set your rubber washer here, take your Drakon sheath through any of the eyelets that you would like to use, line it up on the rivet, set your screw, screw it in place. When you're finished, you have the sling that holds your sheath inside the belt line and conceals it, and also anchors it when you're ready to deploy. Okay, so this is an option to the single sling. You can apply a second sling to a second location to apply a more anchored location or a more finished location to keep it from moving, and it also would make it more comfortable because the cant is not quite as angled. So you take a second sling, you feed it, run your post through, put your washer in place, screw it fast. And now you have a second sling location for your in the waistband carry. So now we're going to work on attaching your Drakon blade and sheath to an LBV with MOLLE rig. So we'll leave it in the vertical position. This is going to be attached to the left side of the chest, so your ring has to be facing out. We'll start with applying the first strap. Feed your stud through the first hole so that you don't have to do that later. First one. Close it. Place a rubber grommet on it to keep it in place. Second webbing strap. Set your post in place. Feed it through. Run it through your first eye or your first hole. Another rubber grommet. Set it in place. Take your Drakon blade. You're going to want to use these two locations, this eyelet and this eyelet. So you've attached your screws to your webbing. Your webbing is connected on the back side, and your blade is in place to be set on your chest rig. And you're ready to go.